On today's episode of Replay! Alright, Melt does PvP. That's right, I finally got into a skirmish server side. USG's Serenity owns her own planet. And hopefully we get about a dozen replays from players like you all around the galaxy who send them in to be watched and shared so that everyone can learn something. Just a simple reminder, guys, if you scout a tile that you see your opponent is marching, if they are not on the tile yet, if you send the scout and they land before your scout comes back, it'll actually report, which is what I saw here. This player, I don't even remember his name. Well, yeah, I do remember his name. It's right here. It's a Russian player, Leship. He sent a Rayman with, you can't see it because my thing's in the way. There we go. 180,000, actually it's 190,000 tier 1 just to a tile to farm, and I was like, I don't think so, buddy. So what's the best way to kill a Rayman with a bunch of troops in slots 1 and 2? Well, how about a Stella tier suppression march? That's easy, right? Just a little tier suppression. Tier 12, tier 11, doesn't matter. Just make sure you don't kill the other slots too fast. And then just get some nice big hits. So we're going to have to shrink my head a little bit here, huh? All right, and a lot of players are going to ask, Melt, why don't you PvP more server side? Well, the truth is when I came to the Win server, we came there to build a super guild, and I wasn't really interested in server side PvP, and there wasn't a lot of enemy guilds. Since the last month or so, since San joined and Darth Vader, was it Darth Vader? Anakin, the prequel, he came to our server with a bunch of other guys and started some wars, and it's just a spiteful behavior at this high of a level. There's no point in punishing other players. I'm too well known. It's just, the PvP wasn't enjoyable for the sake of PvP. I wasn't fighting for the server. But speaking of fighting for the server, here's USG's Serenity taking over 1210. Congratulations, you guys. I wish I would have put that in Tuesday Newsday, but I just found out after. But anyway, enough about all that. Let's jump into Replay of the Week, where we head on over to YouTube and look at all the videos that have been uploaded and added to this playlist. If you want to be a part of Replay of the Week, email me your YouTube video and I'll add it to this link. Make sure it is not meant for kids, and make sure it's not set to private. Make sure it's just unlisted. If you make it set for kids, I can't add it to the playlist, so don't do that. All right, here we go. All right, so what do we have here? First things first. Yeah, Hancock, probably a Sui March here. This probably, yeah, it's server side, so Bix getting a huge hit on an Elixir. Elixir's a great commander. She's slightly better than the X, slightly worse than Stella. She has a double strike, guaranteed double strike. She will attack twice each turn, does trigger gems. Most people, infantry especially, use Wings of Eternity for the double strike for Gilly and other commanders. But you can also choose Twin. Because Wings of Eternity only has a 60% trigger rate, it can actually fail, right? Twin, on the other hand, is 100% guaranteed double strike. So mathematically, though, Stella's 60% skill, because it can trigger up to 5 times or 6 times, I did the math a while back, 2.3. So Stella's Wings of Eternity averages 2.3 turns per slot, as opposed to Twins, which is only 2. If you didn't know that, now you know. Okay, looks like he's going to clean this up. It's going to take a while, but low-risk Hancock. Eventually this Feral Strength will lower the defense so much he'll start one-shotting, but this is brutal, man. You do not want to lose 45,000 Tier 3 or 6,000 Tier 7. I mean, this is a 0. This is a game-ending 0. I'm interested to see if this Chinese player came back after this, because that's one of the biggest I've seen server side, especially at the Tier 7 level. That was pretty brutal, man. Very brutal. Hancock's good from the bottom all the way to the top. All right, Darkest versus Simpa. Uh-oh, Darkest putting on a clinic. What do you do if you're an infantry comm and Plasma comes marching at you? It's hard. Infantry comms need to either throw up Tier 9 walkers that have infantry attribute, or tier suppression, or Sui. Otherwise, Plasma just trades too efficiently. You could do slots 1, 2, 3, so you have less slots being damaged by Plasma's bomb when he blows up, or 1 slot busting just to do as much damage to Plasma as you can. But generally, if you can avoid all the damage, which Strengthen, Weakened, and Tier Suppression does, that is usually the best option. So, yeah, nice little replay here. Informative, useful, probably gets an upvote. There we go. Moving on to the next one. Reaper versus Tat. Dragon Slayer versus Gilly. Oh, let's check that gear again. I don't like Gilly's gear. She's running penetration gear. Not terrible, but Dragon Slayer, on the other hand, didn't commit to the full penetration build. She's half and half. So, it's kind of a weird gear setup, kind of halfway between min-maxing. Tier 11, though. Reaper versus Tat. I really like Gilly's stance here, but if a Dragon Slayer gets the Crushing Blow Shockwave, it could be bad. Well, there you go. Here comes the Shockwave. Ah, that's fair. What a great fair fight. Wow, Dragon Slayer, so reasonable. Unbelievable, man. unfreaking believable. Anyway, well, you know how that ends. Dragon Slayer just won it right there with that big shockwave. How much did she kill? I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000? Jesus. All right, a great replay. I mean, I can't be mad at the guy for using the commanders, but it is ridiculous. All right, here we go. Dragon Slayer Tier 10, Crushing Blow Shockwave against the new Tier 12. Ooh, hold up. Yeah, look at those Alcades. Level 45 with the Overlord pants. Okay, anyway. I like this Rogers build. Look at this. Tron, TN1 Tron. Definitely a good combat Rogers build. Not sure about that weapon, the airship weapon on the new Tier 12 troops, because they're like Healy troops. It seems like he hasn't committed, but why does this hit so hard? Does he have the shock or the penetration? I guess 64 units. Tier 10 versus Tier 12. I mean, that Tier 12 and a half. Great shot, man. Big crit. Maybe Rogers didn't have crit with her. I don't know. All right, Colonel Hogan versus Scab Watt. Okay, hold on. Dual blades. Okay, yeah. Double edge. Where's the dual blades? Oh, that's his main skill. What's his fourth skill? Shockwave, Cepheus. Oh, man, there's a lot going on here. Oh, big shockwave. Double edge hits okay. It's just not great. It's not game-breakingly good. But dual blades really is fantastic because it disables the other slot. There's the crushing blow, her guaranteed hit. Mysterious wind. Oh, the X is double skill. I don't know. Colonel Hogan, not a huge fan of the mysterious wind here. Is he going to win, though? Does he win this? I think it's not a bad exchange so far. I didn't remember the troops in slot 1. It's slowing down a bit. Let's fast forward. So, really, Dragon Slayer just hasn't been lucky since that first volley. Yeah, the dual blades are really shutting her down. Mysterious Wind's dual blades finally knocks her down a bit, but, you know, look how many units Colonel Hogan killed. Remember, airships are 3 times bigger than infantry, so in reality, Scabwatt risked triple the troops. Granted, he doesn't have troops in slots 5 and 6, but great little replay here. Good comeback, right? I mean, it started off pretty rough, man. Pretty darn rough, but that's a good skirmish. I don't know if that was server side. Where is that? Let's see. Battle report. No, that was in Galactic Battle, but good little exchange there. All right, what do we got next? Misco versus Prime. Welcome back, Misco. Uh-oh. Okay, Lady and Beast. Now look at this. Lady and... Now this is, remember, they nerfed the King Overdrive, all right? So the way King's Overdrive worked was he would take Kid's Overdrive and he would... whenever King missed, he was guaranteed to go again and it would hit for bonus damage. But it also stacked with the best Overdrive, sorry, we could do multiple stacks. Lady and Beast has a similar skill. If she misses, 80% chance to trigger. If she misses, then she gets another hit and it hits for bonus damage. But it stacks with the best offense. And if you use the defense troops and penetration gear, you can do some ridiculous things. Here we go. Let's start over from the beginning here. And she does have mostly penetration. Yeah, she has the full penetration gear. Okay, and Hancock has a solid Hancock build, the tank build, but man, she hits so hard. It's also a lot more troops. But dude, this is a serious march. Misco, this is a serious march. My God, where was this? Galactic Battle? Yeah, that's Galactic Battle, but nice little replay there. Oof. Could have been bad, though. All right, Hancock versus Vega. Old Neb. Is that Old Ned? No, Ned's gone. Oh, look at this. The old classic Swee Hancock march. Doesn't hit hard enough to kill the base, and he's just going to chip away. Can he kill all those Tier 9 before he kills the ship? Magic 8 Ball says... I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say yeah, he does. Yeah, because the Feral Strength will soften him up a little bit more. Yeah, and the ship doesn't get hit any faster. It's like a timer counting down as long as it doesn't... I mean, he's probably critting every time. Because you can crit on the defensive ships. You know, remember, we learned that from fighting the ghost ships, the server boss. Man, does anyone still do that? All right, I think he's going to get a big hit right now. Okay. Ooh, Mysterious Wind second hit didn't hit very hard. All right. Come on. There's a Mysterious Wind. Feral Strength. Remember, you can't trigger skills if you don't have troops in front of you. You just hit the ship. Oh, there it is. Nice shot. Remember, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, which one of these is replay of the week? That was kind of a fun one. I will say that was a fun one. Elf Hancock Voodoo. Voodoo. God, I forget about that sometimes. All right, there's a lot going on here. Queasy, what do you got? All right. New Tier 12 in Peak Contest. Okay, I like to heal. Wow, he survived that hit? Yeah, this tank Stella build with the defense troops up front, I think that's what the devs were going for, but man, it doesn't work because Stella just relies on that tear space damage. There's the steam cannon. Oof, Hancock breaks through. Wow, this Chinese player has a ton. Queasy, what are you doing with this Hancock? My God. Now, will Hubarian stack up? I don't know. I would think Hubarian should do okay here because... Oh, no, because Queasy has Steam Cannon. The Steam Cannon burns off Hubarian's riposte strike thing there. Well done, man. Hancock running the gambit. Running the peak. All right, Mitsu versus RSY. No, wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, RSY. It's Dragon Slayer Tier 10 versus Dragon Slayer Tier 12. Shockwave. Oh, hits him with the Sui March. Yeah, don't forget. Dragon Slayer with Sui in Tier 10, Tier 11 is still good, too. Oh, man, that's going to be brutal. What's the damage looking like? What do you think? Kills them all? Yeah, no... Yeah, I was going to say slot 3 probably survives. But, all right, let's get a couple more in. Let's see what else we got. Flashfire versus TNT. Pictor, Tier 10 versus Rogers, Tier 11. Sticky Bomb, Steam Cannon. Okay. Rogers needs Hercules to avoid these Steam Cannons, but is it enough? There's a defensive stance. There's the Taurus. There's a Sticky Bomb. Steam Cannon. There goes the defensive stance. Oh, boy. That was a big hit. Yeah, that's the end of that. I recognize this TNT guy. Was that from my original server, 780? His lettering is like extra small. It's very unique. But man, I wonder what happened to my old server. Miss those guys, man. It's a different game now. Shout out to Eversor. All right, Xanthia. Wait, hold on. Cyrex versus Loco Poco. Okay, Cyrex running. Look at this. The Tier 1 in the back for the shield. Tier 12 up front. And then, wow, look how cool that Tier 11 ship looks. Okay, and then Loco Poco with most of his troops in the back slot. But wow, he does lose. Hey, that's 150,000 Tier 1 in the back row. That is a significant loss. That's hard to heal. Crushing Blow. Super. Still has the shield. Needs a... you know what he needs? Dragon Slayer needs a steam cannon to get that shield off of him. Airship doesn't get it. Loses. Honestly, man, I think Loco Poco got the better of it. Well, he lost 200 Tier 11 there. Ooh, with Metacrystal healing, is it easier to heal 200 Tier 11 or 150,000 Tier 1? Probably 150,000 Tier 1, no doubt about it, yeah, because you might not even heal him. You might just let him overflow. But, okay, moving on. Next replay. Maybe the last replay. We'll see. Bishop versus Neko. Okay. Oh, my God. Quality is potato. There's better quality. Shockwave. Oh, Rangers up front. GG. Classic Dragon Slayer. Man. Such a different game now. Just crazy how Hancock, Dragon Slayer, Steam Cannon just changed the whole game. The new troops haven't really changed it much. The new Black Widow hasn't changed it much. There's a crushing blow Shockwave. Oh my God. I'm just going to let them keep going. As long as they're fast. I mean, that was just brutal. All right, last one. We'll do last one. Destroyer versus Fatcat. Fatcat. Oh no. USG versus CSM. Fatcat, what have you done? Oh my God, was CSM fighting for the server that USG ultimately won? Because this replay is like almost like a month old. Oh my God. Friendly PvP got gone wrong. This was friendly? Man, I don't know what kind of you and your friends do when you guys are alone together, but what are you thinking? Well, I was just excited to see Gilly actually score on Dragon Slayer. Damn, sorry, Fatcat. That's pretty brutal, man. I mean, that was that server side? It was, dude. Do you guys realize how many troops that is? 1,700 per... That's max leadership. 2 max leadership slots. That's like thousands of dollars. Literally like bare minimum $5,000 in damage. If you didn't buy troops the cheap way, then you could have spent easily $20,000, $30,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that replay of the week? An accidental $5,000 hit against a friend of the channel? I'm thinking it is. Destroyer, big win over Fatcat. Sorry, Fatcat. You know I love you, man, but what have you done? Did you garrison yourself with this? Was this like you in a galactic battle came out with your self-garrison and forgot to ungarrison and shield or something? Because, I mean, because who got first strike here? Wait for it. Oh, my God. Gilly got first strike, too. So what did you do, Fatcat? Did you full march into a one-slot bust Gilly? I mean, that's the dream as a Gilly main. Oh, my God. Destroyer 1, showing the world how it's done with Gilly. Losing the fight, but winning the war. All right, that's it for replay of the week, guys. If you want to send in replays, upload them to YouTube, email me or add me in the line below, and I will email me the link to your YouTube video, and I'll throw it in this queue, and we can review it. If it's good, send me your best one. Some people send me like 3, 4, 5. Send me just one a week so we don't get repeats, and then your best ones only. Be selective. And if you got a good one, 2 good ones, send it to me the following week. All right, that's enough chit-chat. Guys, have a great Thanksgiving.